Puerto Vallarta, a beach town that long ago stole my heart and continues to be one of my favorite places to escape the winter chill, which is exactly what I have come down here to do. Puerto Vallarta is a city of about 220,000 people, located on the west coast of Mexico in the state of Jalisco. It has a fantastic airport that is connected to most major hubs in the US and Canada, and increasingly, the UK as well. Good afternoon and welcome to Puerto Vallarta, where, if you can hear that, you can tell that pretty much all of the romantic zone seems to be under construction. But we're gonna explore, we're gonna enjoy, we're gonna see what is new around here. It has been a year since I was last here in Puerto Vallarta. I'm really excited to spend the next couple of weeks exploring not only the city, but all of the cool things to do around here. To the north in Nayarit, to the south in Boca de Tomatlan, and a few places in between. But this video is an ode to the city that I love. So let's go out and explore Puerto Vallarta and get away from this construction noise. The city is sprawling and has tons of different neighborhoods, but this video will mostly focus on the Centro and the Romantic Zone, as well as a few side trips to nearby beautiful beaches. The Romantic Zone has grown a lot in the years that I have been visiting Puerto Vallarta, and around the beach there are tons of beautiful areas to relax and even more places to eat. But despite all the changes, it still in many ways feels like that dusty little beach town that I first fell in love with. Good morning, still sweating. I started the day at the dentist, which is an essential bit of medical tourism I always try to take part in when I come to Mexico. And then on my way back, I stopped at the market and I picked up loads of fruit. Let me show you what I got. I got a papaya, I got a chili, I got, this beautiful soft mango. I got some bananas, and then I got loads of tomatillos, some limes, some limones, which are just better in Mexico, and some red tomatoes, and all of this cost me about 120 pesos, so very happy with that. I can't wait to dig into this puppy. One of the things I look forward to most when I get back to Mexico is the papaya, especially all the fruit, but it's the best. It's honestly makes you forget how much you're sweating. Besides eating papaya and mango, one of my favorite things to do when I'm back in Puerto Vallarta is walk along the Malecon, or the boardwalk. There's always lots going on, and this time I had the chance to have a visit with the resident alligator, who I imagine has taken up residence here since the hurricane back in October. But of course, you all know that the number one thing I did on my week in Puerto Vallarta was eat. I revisited old favorites like Los Lirios, and Casa de Ceviche, but I was also delighted to discover new to me spots, which included Tuna Azul for lobster tacos, Taqueria El Sabor Jarocho for insanely delicious pastor tacos, and Balam Balam for barbecued whole snapper. If you want to get an even better understanding of great Mexican food, you should consider taking a cooking class with Cookin' Vallarta. If you've been around for a while, you'll remember the cooking classes I took in Cabo and San Jose del Cabo. I'll have a full video of my experience coming for you next week, but in the meantime, delight in all of the delicious food we made while also drinking margaritas. I also spent a lot of time this trip exploring some fantastic beaches, because while going to Los Muertos Beach is convenient, It's not swimmable, and it's so overly crowded during peak season that you can barely walk down the beach, never mind find a space on the sand to lay down your towel.
Welcome to Playa Conchas Chinas. We took the bus about 10 minutes from the romantic zone, and we got to this beach where there are hardly any other people. It was about a 5-minute walk, not even, from the bus stop down the hill to this beach. There's not a ton of swimming space, but it's nice to have the beach to ourselves after the busy beach of Playa Los Muertos the other day. Makes you want to explore a little bit further down the coast to see what else there is.
Conchas Chinas is also a great beach option because when the buses are inevitably too busy and too full to stop at the bus stop, it's only about a 20-minute downhill walk back to town.
Today I am at Playa Punta Negra, which is about 20 minutes, just over 20 minutes on the bus from Puerto Vallarta to the south. And this is the calmest water that I have seen in this area, on this trip at least. The beach is so beautiful. It's really long, nice soft sand, and the water is so calm. So I'm excited to finally go for a swim and not have to make sure I don't get pulled in.
If you plan to come here for the day, bring drinks, snacks, and cash, and then plan to take an Uber or hail a taxi back to town, since it's a little bit too far to walk and you'll have the same issues with trying to get a bus to stop on the way back to the romantic zone. Another nearby beach worth checking out is Playa Gemelas, which is small but has incredibly calm water and a few food vendors to buy things like tostadas or snacks and coconuts. If you want to hike or get out to explore beaches that are only accessible by boat, get yourself to places like Colomitos Beach, Caballo Beach, and Las Animas, all of which I talked about in last week's video, which I will link to below. If complete and total isolation is what you're after, you'll find it on foot through the jungle. I hope you enjoyed exploring Puerto Vallarta with me. This beach town has so much to offer all different kinds of travelers. Whether you want adventure, calm beaches, amazing Mexican food, great nightlife, or a chill family vacation, there is truly something for everyone here. And I think that's part of why I love it so much. No matter what I'm in the mood for each day, I can find it in Puerto Vallarta. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really supports my channel. If you know someone visiting Mexico soon, please share my channel with them. Thanks as always for watching, and I will see you next week for more delicious Mexico content.